Can this child be the angel who can give us more time? Well, unfortunately, no. As like I said, the nuclear war happened soon after. And technically, the other thing I should also point out is that Kim did this against his government's wishes, hence why you have the memory of this generation's Elly being gunned down.
Right.
He did it against government authorization. So at that point, yeah, it didn't work. I remember long ago, Kim, died. Right before town died. It was because soldiers of town tried to use me.
That's right. The memory in my soul. It was left in me for your sake.
While I being held, Krelian told that the ultimate work of art that technology gave birth to. Yes, I knew I was thing. Look, my body. Different from Maria, Margie, and Elly. Human imitation, but different. Kim and Elly said I was Angel.
Yes, you are that child. You are the child I or Kim wished for. Kim has been a part of me in my blood, passing his memory down the generations for the past 4,000 years.
Yeah, that's literally when Zeboim happened. 4,000 years ago.
4 millennia. Existing for the day that the child who Kim was never able to embrace for so long would be born.
Faye, thank for being substitute Kim till now, but it okay. I be strong and make Kim and Elly proud that I their child. What? Faye, body so hot. Faye, hold me tight. Don't let go.
Whoa. Now she's all grown up. Faye.
Well, I know this video's demonetized now. That's not how growing up works, people.
She hit puberty quick.
Yeah, just a little bit. Faye, body. I became adult. I not get in your way anymore. And so this is actually how you get the adult model of Emeralda.
Cool.
Fun fact, if you watch the ending, there are no two endings, okay? If you watch it, you're going to recognize a character that you have no idea who it is.
Right.
And it's because it's the adult Emeralda model. You don't have to do this. You can go and complete the game as Kid Emeralda, and then you'll just be sitting there going, who the hell is that? But that is who this is. It's the adult Emeralda model. So there you go. We have adult Emeralda. Unfortunately, this doesn't really change her stats or anything like that, but it just so happens that I believe the final death blow for her is locked behind the adult form.
Right.
So now she is complete, and also the other thing is, this doesn't increase Crescent's damage or anything like that, or her magic damage. This is something strictly story-oriented. I, in fact, believe Tetsuya Takahashi meant for this to be something we did in the game, but it got relegated down to being a side quest.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad, because it is an amazing moment. It tells you so much about Faye's past lives, Elly's past lives, as well as Emeralda herself. She wasn't meant as a tool of war like Krelian intended. She was intended to save society. She was intended to save a dying birth rate and bring humanity back on track. That's good motives or that's good intentions, well placed, but unfortunately, with the way that the current governments at that time were, it wasn't going to work.
Right.
So there you go. That is the bonus scene that you can get for Emeralda to bring her up to adult form. Now, I'm going to get out of here because all of the single stuff down here is pretty freaking difficult. But we'll showcase really quick her combat model and how it changes in adult form. So just give me a second to get out of here.
Ah, come on!
Right at the door. Damn it. And for all the people that I just wrecked their ears, I'm sorry. That was just the way it went. Okay, so I believe this is the door out. Yes. So we'll find a quick area that I can just show you guys some Emeralda gameplay. But now I can come back here as well, and like if I needed to get any more gear upgrades or anything like that, I could do it here. And in fact, I swear that the Godson ammo is there. It's probably from another merchant in that area that you can get it. Oh, but I don't know where. Okay, so now that we're out, you know what? For the heck of it, let's try this out, and if need be, I can pull out Xenogears and showcase Emeralda in another way. Oh wait, what the hell am I doing? Okay, so get Emeralda out of here. There we go. So let's just see if we can get into a random encounter. And knowing our luck, you know, when we're not looking for a random encounter, that's when... Oh, thank goodness.
Okay,
all right, cool.
I was expecting
the game loves us. And of course, it's bigger. So you can see she kind of has a different feel to her. She's a little bit more fluid, a little bit more rubbery. You can't really see it from here, but that is the case. So this is the adult model of Emeralda. And also her, so technically, I'm not going to showcase this, but with her change in form, her death blows change as well.
Right.
They are the exact same name, but how she does them officially changes. Because she's a nanomachine colony, she molds her body to be able... She's kind of like Clayface.
Right.
She molds her body into a big hammer kind of thing. Dang it, we need some place to go that is guaranteed to give us some soldier models. Oh, Anima Dungeon 2. That'll do it. Let's not fly right next to Deus. That would not be a good idea. I'm gonna laugh my butt off if, like, all I have to do is one battle and then they give me Dark Beast. And I'm like, yes! Now we're ready to go! Let's go ahead and do it. No. No. I'm already gonna tell you guys, going through the Merkava dungeon is going to be a recording session in and of itself. Why? Because it's that freaking long.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so this is Anima Dungeon 2 again.
Save.
Okay, so first things first. Okay. So just really quick, we'll pop over and save. And then I will showcase to you guys just some of what adult Emeralda can do. I don't need to showcase her magic because you guys will see her magic. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so let's just walk around for a second. You know, when we're not looking for you, you show up all the time. What's going to happen when we actually look for you? There we go! You guys are so nice. And it is exactly what I wanted. Thank you! Call gear. We'll just trounce these guys as soon as we showcase some of what Emeralda can do. I believe... Let's do Tornado Hand. Tornado Hand! So you kind of get a different feel for how the adult Emeralda model works.
Yeah.
And it gives you a lot more death blows that you can then look into. But now we have to take these guys out and
Get
do
that
some...
robots.
Ooh, you know what? For you, Alex, we'll showcase her magic. Just for you, buddy. Boom. I don't remember if I have the ether ring that she's supposed to have, but... Okay, so Anemo Dar... So, first of all, you have singles, and then you have Anemo Omega, Terra Hulls, Aquadom, and Thermogeist, which are all attacks.
Alright.
So, Anemo Omega.
What's going on?
I believe this spell got used on us when we fought Crescents. So she creates a ginormous thunderstorm.
It's really badass. I
Boom.
love that.
330. Is that enough to kill him? No, it is not.
Jeez.
Okay, charge. Charge. Okay, well, we'll showcase another one. Terra, let's do Thermogeist. I think this is the one I like. No, it's the Aqua one. Oh, Inferno. Alden.
Woo, there it goes.
So this one will kill everything, or it will target everything on the map instead of single areas. But since we weren't using death blows, it wouldn't learn anything. But that's pretty much all we needed to showcase. So let me go ahead and step out onto the world map again. Except this time with crescents. I also do like the new model we get for Emeralda for her portrait. Really awesome to be able to look at. All you got to do is use this door. Takes you out into the world map. Wouldn't let us do it when we were here the first time, but, you know. That's the way it goes. So, that's all the bonus content that I was going to show off. Again, there you can go to Duneman Isle to be able to get the Yamato sword for Saitan, but I believe it's just for his ground model, not for his gear.
Right.
But we do have the Kijin sword, and the Kijin sword works just as fine. And when we come back, because that's pretty much all we had to showcase, when we come back, it's time for us to take on the final dungeon and re-enter the Neo Merkava.
Right.
To reclaim Elly and to save this world.
Why? You got your humming last time. Why do I need to do it again? It's the end. It's the end times. We're all gonna die and be turned into Soylent Green.
Which in fact is people.
Which in fact is people.
What, no humming this time? This is the last time you get to hear this.
That's true.
Yes.
Oh, Mitsuda, why do you write such great overworld themes?
I know, right? Welcome back to Xenogears, everybody. So, with the side quests done, with everything virtually done, in fact, I actually went out and inked out the last death blow for Crescens, aka Emeralda. It's time.
The death blow.
It's time to go to Merkava to save Elly.
Save Elly.
It's time to end this frickin' thing.
We
I
shall-
mean, after all, this game has run 105 parts at this point,
God.
so, at least. So let's finish this thing. I think we're good for it. It's time to confront Merkava and to face off against Krellian as well as Miang if she's still in there. And here is Merkava, or actually Deus. So
We're gonna stand tall and shatter the heavens.
we are in fact going to do that. So, welcome everybody to Deus. Our plan has already gone into fruition. We've got this opening that we can go into. But now, this is where it doesn't get fun.
It's final dungeon time.
Yes, it's final dungeon time, and this dungeon in particular...
The mapping of the inside of Deus is now complete. Okay, let's go, everyone.
The major problem of this is that, unlike most final dungeons... This final dungeon is really long. And so I'm just going to warn people in advance. A lot of this recording session, and probably even the next one, I'm hoping not the next one, is going to be us trying to make our way through Merkava. Or as they now call it, Deus.
Deus. Or I am Deus.
So here we go. It's time for us to make our way through Deus and run into a bunch of dead ends, and we're not even to the inner workings, and that's already a puzzle in and of itself. But while we're here, we will also be facing off against Seraphs. We're not too horribly prepared just because they do a lot of beam damage and a lot of gel damage, but we'll be okay.
So would you say this is like harder than, say, Black Omen?
See, Black Omen is not that difficult to me. So yes, I would definitely... But here's the thing. This dungeon isn't difficult. It's just long. It's freaking long. And I'm talking no save points long.
Yeah, that is long.
The only save point that you get is right before the final boss. So that's where this recording session is going to be a little tougher because we're going to be making our way through this frickin' area. And there's another dead end. And it would be great if I could actually, like, I love the fact that he says the mapping's now complete. Doesn't give me the map now, does he?
Apparently not.
Thanks, Faye.
I'm sure I've asked this before, but is there like instant escape items from dungeons? Like if you
In this game?
yeah, like
No.
if you wanted to come here and like grind and you want like a quick exit, you don't have that option.
Nope.
Nope. So
Here's the
it's
thing. If you want to come here and grind, you don't have to come back here and redo the puzzle of the final dungeon. Okay?
Right.
It's done. All you have to do is make your way to the final dungeon, and it's already a pretty long path anyway. But if you wanted to go out and, say, visit a merchant out in Shavat, well, you're screwed because you have to leave.
yeah.
And just like when we came to Merkava last time, where you come across that little pit where you can jump out, you can jump out, but the game will warn you. If you jump out, you're going to have to do this again.
Yeah.
And so it's not fun to do the first time. You might as well just be as prepared as you possibly can walking in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, so I actually did figure out the G Godson ammo, and it actually was purchasable from Big Joe.
Or a major.
In fact, did I actually go and get the Godson ammo?
I don't know, did you?
I should take care of that if I haven't. I should really take care of that if I haven't.
Kind of late now, isn't it?
I can't really check Elly at this point. Okay, well. Ah, shit. I guess we're going to use the previous handgun if I didn't get it. But here we go. Is this a door? Is this a door? No! It's not a door! Why have we not come across a door yet?
I don't know.
Damn you random encounters! Why does this game hate me, Alex? Why does it hate me?
I don't know. Especially considering you love it.
I love the game, but its random encounters hate me. That's the way it
You
goes.
love it, but it doesn't love you back.
No. That's the other thing I really wish that this would have happened, that would have happened in this game, is around this time, Final Fantasy had actually come up with abilities to be able to lower the encounter rate. Okay? So, for example, just after Xenogears came out, Final Fantasy VIII came out. And Final Fantasy VIII, the way that the game period is built very weird.
That sounds like it hurts.
Yeah, but not much.
Okay.
Nothing really that these guys do is going to hurt that much unless I have prolonged exposure to it, which I'm not supposed to, because I should be able to get through this very quickly. Oh, and atmospheric damage, I think is what I was looking for. Anyway, what I was saying is, in Final Fantasy VIII, they actually penalize you for leveling up.
Really?
Not kidding. Because here's the thing. When you level up, the enemies around you level up as well.
Right.
Okay?
So not good
So
to
the purpose of
overprepare.
Final Fantasy VIII is to get through it as low a level as possible. And one of the things that they did was they added abilities that you could get that would lower the encounter rate to either half or none. Oh. You know what? Let's go back really quick. I'm already lost anyway, so I will double check to make sure that I have the Godson ammo, because I'm probably going to need that. So this is how you leave if you haven't already, gotten knee deep into this dungeon, which you might have. Yes. So basically what happened, why I couldn't find the Godson ammo on Big Joe before, for some reason I kept on going to gear accessories and not to weapons. And that's where the Godson ammo was.
Oh.
So it wasn't that I couldn't find it. It was that Drak was being a dunderhead. So what else is new? You guys can't hear the rage that Alex is showcasing, but he is showcasing it.
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
He is mad because Drak had a snafu. He indeed had a snafu. Okay, so thankfully we know where we're going. But we can't prevent random encounters. Now, this probably also brings up another a weird question for you, because you were just barely asking, like, can I just lead from the entrance? Well, you
Not
can if
really.
you want to stick on that first floor, but that's not where the really good experience-wielding enemies are.
Right.
They're deeper in. In fact, I think all of the early Seraphs that you find in the area are weak as crap and therefore have really low experience yield.
Right.
It would actually be in your best interest to go.
For fuck's sake.
It would be in your best interest to go back to the Anima Relic Dungeon too, if you're going to do that. But if you want the really good experience-yielding enemies, you want to get deeper into Merkava. That's where your problem lies. Once you get too far, front entrance is no longer available.
Yeah. There's no instant escape.
Mm-mm. No, so you're talking like an escape rope.
Yeah, something
Right.
like that, basically.
Sadly, Nintendo kind of had a cornering the market on that for a while. Technically, the Final Fantasy series had something to that effect, but it was a spell. So they had a white magic spell called Exit. Not every Final Fantasy game had it, but the ones that did, you could use them to get out. As long as there wasn't some weird freaking magic of the dungeon that prevented you from doing so. Which is something that happened.
UFO photo.
Yes, you can get a UFO photo. Some of the items you get from Big Joe are hilarious. How do you all like my shop? Pretty good, huh? It's Joe's shop, so of course it's all Joe's brand. Gear parts. So we're going to buy weapons. G Godson ammo. And I actually do have... Is it equipped? Well, I'll play it safe and get... we'll get 10. So that's 10,000 bullets. That should be enough, right, Alex?
Yes.
10,000 bullets?
I would hope so.
One would hope. We're going up against a god, right?
Yes.
So if that's not enough, then I guess we're screwed. Okay, we'll just go ahead and refuel here. So, how do you like it? Come again sometime, eh? No, because we've got to go save the world, Joe. Whatever, Disco Stew appreciates your service.
Gotta have our naked assimilation plot.
Let's see. There we go. So back in the gears. Now, granted, there's a lot of JRPGs that I never experienced as a kid, and they might have had it. But, because, for example, like, I played the first two Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest games.
Right.
I don't remember them having that. But I never played anything past that. Mainly because, you know, my local Game Shark or my local, or not Game Shark, but Video Shark or Blockbuster Video
Video
didn't
Shark.
have them.
Yeah.
They had Final Fantasy. So I thought Dragon Quest had been done. Little did I know that Dragon Quest was still running very well and successful.
Yeah, because it's uber popular in Japan, but it
Oh, yeah.
never really was able to get a footing here.
Well, it had a footing here, but it was not where we were living. Somebody was actually telling me, like, in coastal cities and, like, a couple of rural areas, Dragon Quest was more popular than Final Fantasy. And I'd believe them. I would. The other one that I can't say is Shin Megami Tensei. Never played any of that.
Oh yeah, I haven't played it either.
Which, it's funny, because I've actually told some people who have been begging me to try out Shin Megami Tensei or Persona that, yeah, sure, I'd do it. I would just need to find time in my schedule, which, as Alex can attest, is kind of a gargantuan task. So I'm not saying it's happening right away, but it'll probably happen. Okay, so we have the Godsend ammo. I'm not going to worry about equipping it just yet. But now, back into the horrible, horrible place that is Deus. Time for us to go back into Deus's bowels.
Back into the dais.
Over here.
I suppose there's no music here.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, because when you get deeper into it, then you have the Merkava theme.
Oh.
Which, I don't have a problem with that theme. I love it. It's ancient. It feels great. But I've never been able to get why this didn't have... Oh, there is something in it here, but we just can't get there.
Couldn't make repels now, could you? Takahashi,
what's
you
that?
bastard!
What's funny is if we had like a hardcore JRPG fan from Japan, he'd probably look you in the eye and say repels are for sissies.
Well, he can be hardcore and I can be me.
Wow, that one hurt. That one hit for 10,000. Or I'm sorry, 9999.
9999.